Hello everyone, and here's another wee video showing what we've been up to in Tiree Primary School and Tiree High School. My thanks in advance to Anya, to Lorna and to Mary for their segments. My thanks in particular to Lorna. You'll see she doesn't feature herself in this video. She's only just arrived back from Oban, but she has still managed to in advance get loads of clips of the kids showing what they've been up to. So well done on still managing that. And so actually, if I was she in Oban, I think I'll make that my first piece of news that I wanted to discuss, and that was that she was over in Oban representing me at a head teachers meeting. I thought it was really important that Lorna went along and met as many primary head teacher colleagues from across the local authority as possible, and everyone was at a big event in Inverary. That was primary and secondary high school teachers. I was unable to attend. I was at a Scottish Government meeting looking at the review of qualifications and assessment. There's a consultation out on that just now. Our youngsters have taken part in stage 1. All our community will take part in stage 2 and stage 3. So stage 2 is coming up. There'll be lots of time for discussion and for completing an evaluation of where we are and producing ideas of where we'd like to go with regards to qualifications and assessment. And that's on top of something you've already been sent by the local authority, which is the national discussion. And that's a review led by the Scottish Government on the whole of Scottish education. So we'll keep sending out reminders to take part in that. Our youngsters will be taken through that process in school. We're going to reword some of the questions to make sure that all age groups can fully participate in that. So that will require a wee bit of rewording. But it's exciting times indeed. So the national discussion on qualifications, the review of qualifications and assessment, and of course we're also looking at how we can improve in the school, especially in the high school where we've just been given the SQA data pack showing how well we did in a variety of different measures. So there's some excellent results and there's some areas in which we need to keep developing, and that's entirely natural, and that's something that we're going to look at that data and tease out over the next couple of months as well. And so really that's what I've been up to. So now let's hear what my colleagues have been up to.
La Magav, Vatora Tachert san Jachan Shaw Irish san Art School. Sheila Stewart from Oban Art Department was here on Monday and Tuesday, and first and second year looked at the work by Jolomo, and then they made their own seascapes using some of his techniques. Their work was inspired by images of Skerryvore Lighthouse, and then they also did some printmaking and collage work. We were delighted to see Music Club back on Thursday with some brand new young tutors and an excellent attendance from right across the school. Please remember that Music Club costs £1 a week, and pupils can just bring the money along on the day. S3 had a history trip to Annewlyn on Friday with Miss Ingram. Maths Club is on at lunchtime for S4 to S5, and Clansmen did their assembly based on International Peace Day, which they presented to the rest of the school. Next week, S1 to 5 will take part in a Stepping Out of Your Comfort Zone activity organised by Aileen Jackson, one of the deputies from Oban High School. And the interviews for the 2 positions of school captain will take place on Tuesday afternoon. So make sure you fill out your application forms, and if you need a hand with it, come and see me or Mrs. Cooney. Finally, a reminder that S2s will have their HPV vaccinations on Monday morning from 10 a.m. And sin an naachgan von Ardsgol. Chanilach shachgan irakal digol, rona surlachen, agus hamidochas kubiyama.
This week, our primary pupils have been working on different maths challenges for Maths Week Scotland. Primary 5 to 7 were using their knowledge of decimals to complete an online shopping challenge. They had to compare supermarket prices and use the 4 operations to complete calculations. They were also using their logic in an escape room challenge where they had to problem solve using their maths knowledge. Primary 1 to 4 have been working on estimating and measuring this week. They were learning and experimenting with non-standard units of measurement, such as cubes, blocks, and their hands. They had great fun working together, measuring and comparing objects. Next week, please remember that there will be no hot lunches due to the kitchen upgrades. See you all on Monday.
This week was week 7 in the nursery, and we celebrated Numeracy Week. still working within the theme Farms and Crofts. The children played various games this week, including the classic What Time Is It, Mr. Wolf? They enjoyed playing this in the nursery garden amongst the autumn leaves. The children went on to collect many of the leaves and used them in their imaginary play and loose parts play. The children spent time reinforcing their counting skills and also recognising numbers. We made good use of our Promethean board to support the children's digital literacy skills. One-to-one time with each child is routinely given in the nursery. This is so that each child can lead their own learning whilst progressing their skills, knowledge and understanding in a variety of ways. The nursery staff take a register each session, and this week the children took over this task. They counted the number of children in the nursery, then selected the correct number, and then displayed this number on an information board. Great job done. Next week is our last week before the October holidays. The children have a great number of opportunities that they have planned for next week, including a visit to the Farmhouse Cafe, and Caroline McLean is coming in to talk to the children all about life on a farm and a croft.